who are you? Are you an African? Are you a British? Or are you a Kenyan?
Who am I? I am I'm a Luo cross Kikuyu Kenyan man, East African,
Yeah.
and then residing in England, which makes me British. Officially, I don't even have a British passport yet, so
Okay.
I'm still
Okay.
Kenyan.
All right.
But I think in my heart, I'd be lying if I said I'm British first. I'm Kenyan.
Yeah.
I'm African.
You see.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
That's interesting. That is interesting. I have been in this country for almost 20 years. I've got a British passport, but many people still see me, ask me, where are you from? And when they ask that question, I've never said I'm from Britain. I've never said I'm from Gloucester or whatever. I always say I am from Ghana. Anybody who asks me. So after that, some people may ask you a further question. Where are you from in the UK? Then I will answer. The reason why I'm saying this is my mental health is very, very important, Flavian. If you ask me where I'm from and I say I'm from Gloucester, I live in Gloucester, and I say I'm from Gloucester, and you ask me, no, where are you actually from? That is trying to take me through a mental torture. Because the fact of the matter is, there are millions of people in the UK who will never, never, never look beyond your color, no matter what.
Yeah.
Whether you were born here, whether you've got a British passport, they will never look beyond your culture. So I am a proud African, and I say this all the time. I'm a proud Muslim. I say this all the time. I want to take that route, that stance, so that I don't get tortured. Somebody don't make fun of me. Oh, I ask you, where you from? I wanted you to say from Ghana. No, I am a Ghanaian, or I am an African first before British. Although I've got a British passport. I don't know what your opinion is about people asking you this question.
So I try and depending on the person you're dealing with, and you can tell the caliber of person you're dealing with, and that's not just to put myself in a certain position. I'm a human being. I've got family that can't even speak English or can't even speak Swahili, which is the national language in Kenya. They only speak either Kikuyu or Luo. And I've got friends here that have gone to sort of Cambridge, Oxford. So I've got that balance where I've been exposed to both. And I'd say, depending on who's asking me that question, I would answer it accordingly.
Okay.
So if it's someone that's, let's say, not that exposed, and you can tell that from a mile away, someone that's not that exposed, because that with the setting as well, you could sometimes see, like there's a pub near where my parents live. Every single time I've gone there, bearing in mind I've been here for 16 years, every single time I've gone there, and I went there with a friend of mine, Nathaniel, he's Ghanaian as well. I think he was born here, or he came here when he was really young.
All right.
And you just get someone coming to sit down, and they start talking nicely. Within like 3 sentences, are you guys don't mind these jokes, do you? And I'm like, oh, here we go again. So for me, sometimes I don't even have to say anything because I've got my Kenyan wristband.
Yeah.
And a lot of Kenyans nowadays, I think it's a pride thing. A lot of Kenyans have that wristband. And even my fiance, when we went to Kenya in June, I got our wristband. And I'm like, when we get married, you are Kenyan as well.
I like that.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
And so, for me, sometimes before we've even spoken, someone like, oh, you're from Kenya. So it's a conversational starter.
Yeah.
But my normal response is normally, when they say, where are you from? I'm like, here or where I was born.